lock it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We lock it in. 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 We lock it in.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Limited Pocket. What do we got going on today? Well, I'll show you what we got going on today. We've got a perfect order booster box. We are just coming off of the ETB and the Pokemon Center ETB, where we had some pretty crazy luck. Let's see if we can get another awesome pull out of here. I'm looking around for my knife. I think we're gonna go with scissors to open this puppy today. As I've said in other videos, we're coming up on Chaos Rising. I think the release date of that is May 21st, and this is being recorded April 29th. So we are running out of time to do Perfect Order. Honestly, guys, I've kind of written off Ascended Heroes. I've only opened like 1 or 2 packs. It's been so hard to get a hold of for a reasonable amount of money. I mean, I've considered doing the scalper prices, and typically I don't have a problem buying the market price of product. You know, when a booster box is $250, $275, it's a bummer. But Ascended Heroes doesn't even have a booster box, and all of their ETBs are super pricey for what you're getting. I mean, 9 packs for $150 right now does not sound super appealing. So we're going with Perfect Order, and to be perfectly honest, I'm having a good time with Perfect Order. It seems like there's a lot of playable cards if that's what you're into. So I think a set, and I've said this also, I think a set that's collectible is a good set. A set that you can't get a hold of or have fun with. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe the hype around those is your thing. I obviously would like to master set Ascended Heroes. It doesn't seem feasible. Maybe we'll get it on the channel. That'd be super cool. I know that's a really popular set that most people will want to see, so I will do my best to get a hold of it. But considering we haven't master set completed Perfect Order, that's on the agenda for today. We're going to do this the same style as we did Destined Rivals and Phantasmal Flames on our booster boxes. We're just going to go episode by episode, pulling 6 packs. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have some hits and chase cards out of here, but nothing that's this, like, we don't have the Mega Starmie and we don't have the Zygarde chase cards. So I'm hoping with this booster box, our luck turns around. Let me know too, by the way, how you guys are doing on this set. I try so hard to get everything but, and it's not because I don't like Perfect Order, but obviously when we can easily collect something, it's what takes priority is stuff that we can't get a hold of. So when I see a booster bundle, oh my freaking goodness. No way. Dude, no way. Look at the luck we're having right now. Wow. So on the booster bundle on the ETB that we pulled on Monday. Holy freaking crap. We doubled up on our Slazzle Full Art. That illustration rare, that's a giveaway card. We're going to do a giveaway for that Drapion illustration rare. So, you know, while we're talking about the accessibility of the set, I know right now, you know, I don't need to get into any of the economics of things, but obviously right now, even though Perfect Order is obtainable, maybe it's not for you, or it's been harder to come by, or you just haven't started yet because, like me, you're trying to prioritize something else. That Drapion illustration rare is going to come with a, well, we're doubling up so many times on Perfect Order already before I've even had a chance to build up bulk, but you will be getting nearly a full set of Perfect Order on the double up giveaways. The only thing we have a hard time. Woohoo! Nice, dude. That's what I wanted. There we go. The only thing I'm having a hard time keeping up with is the EX cards, right? So that's the first Meowth EX for the Master Set. Obviously, for the giveaways, I don't have 2 additional. Luckily for you guys, though, these EXs are pretty cost effective. They are affordable. If you go on to TCG Player, we're looking at like $2 or $3 per EX. These are not hard to get a hold of. So if you don't want to waste your time, or if you want to prioritize where you're putting your money, buy the singles to master set out. Especially if you win these giveaways. We're doing all we can here to help you guys fill out your sets without having to do, because I think right now the Perfect Order booster boxes are 200 on TCG Player, which reasonable, right? I mean, we're almost in reasonable territory. If you get lucky enough to get one at the Pokemon Center vending machine, they are currently 133 around there. I think MSRP is 120. So it's certainly more cost effective if you can find one in the vending machine. But we are working to help you guys with your sets on these double ups. So like I said, reverse. We don't even have that yet in the regular. Whoa. Mega Zygarde EX. That is part of the standard set. Awesome. That is a good addition to the master set. Sorry, I know I'm rambling here on this episode. You guys know the drill. By now, you guys know the drill. We pull an illustration where we pull something that's outside of the normal set. You guys get your set plus the illustration rare as the giveaway. That's the deal. Let's focus on the Pokemon here, because I haven't said the name of a single Pokemon other than our hits. We've got Esper. We've got Scatterbug. Probopass, if I can focus in on that. The nosiest of noses. Dedenne. We've got Volcanion. Water type should be fire type. Camera's really having a heck of a time focusing in. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. Aegislash. Tarragon. Reverse Snorlax. Reverse Barbicle. And Tyrantrum. I don't know, by the way, if Tyrantrum is in the TCG meta right now for playability. Wreak Havoc seems like a pretty nuts attack. Only 2 energies, and you're -1ing on your opponent's deck. If this Pokemon has any special energy, it gets an additional 150. So this is going to have near EX or above EX health if you put a special energy on Tyrantrum. That's crazy. That seems playable. Again, as a non-competitive TCG player, what do I know, right? I'm just out here talking out of my butt. I would build a deck and get eliminated in the first round of any tournament, but I like that a lot of cards seem like they have playability. And if any of you competitively play and I am just so far off my rocker, let me know. Rattata, Dartrix, Jacynth, Barbicle, Rose's Encouragement, Reverse, Salandit, Chien-Pao. All right. So we are building a healthy amount of bulk now. But not a bad start to the booster box. Let's do a quick recap. We've got Chien-Pao, Tyrantrum, Mega Zygarde EX, Serperior, Meowth EX, Aurorus, and illustration art Drapion, which again, that is going to be a giveaway for one of you, the subscribers, with some bulk. I shouldn't even call it bulk. Bulk kind of implies it's just a bunch of random cards. It's going to be with a set of Perfect Order. One thing, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but one thing I've really enjoyed about Perfect Order and some of the other recent sets, if you haven't started to collect, you'll notice this set has 88 cards in it, and I'm not entirely too familiar. Let me check the Pokelector app for the amount of secret rares on here. I believe it's also not a daunting amount of cards. So perfect order, there's 36 secrets. So this set is not gigantic. It's relatively easy to collect. Again, that for me makes it a good set because it's obtainable. We want sets that we can complete and feel good about. Ascended Heroes, I think, is in the base set. I believe it's over 200 cards, which is bigger than Destined Rivals. That's crazy. Let's check that out. 217 cards, 79 secret rares. So on product or on packs that are, let's see, 150 for 9. That's, oh shoot, if only my math skills were better. 150 for 9. That's almost $17 a pack. I have friends that have pulled and they're not entirely done with their master set at 400 packs. So that's 400 times 17. That's about $6,800 to master set Ascended Heroes right now. Big set, expensive packs. Again, don't get me wrong. There is a degree of jealousy there. I wish I could master set Ascended Heroes. Maybe on the channel, if we get lucky, we'll get there. Who knows? It'd be nice to start collecting into that. But I'm just looking at this and thinking, wow, what a daunting task. So anyway, Perfect Order is getting a lot of love from me. I think Chaos Rising is going to be the same way, where we have an accessible, obtainable set for us to master set and complete, do more giveaways. So with that, guys, let's head to the binder. You'll have your giveaway instructions at the end, and I'll see you over there. Bye. Hey, everybody. Brief interruption from the regular program. Just needed to announce, if you've seen the previous episodes where we discussed the new giveaway rules and kind of how we're going to approach this, then you already know that we are not doing individual cards for giveaways simply because we want to make these worth it for you, the subscriber. So we have been holding some of our double ups to do a more worthwhile giveaway. Again, the same deal applies. We have built up a pretty good amount of bulk now for Perfect Order. So we, minus some EXs, we have the full set to give away. So you'll be getting a full set of Perfect Order, minus 1 or 2 of the EXs. We'll see. I'll have to recap when I'm going through them. It may be a little more, but luckily EXs are pretty easy to get a hold of, order singles. But for now, the real meat and potatoes. We've got what you just saw, the Drapion illustration rare. We have the Probopass illustration rare, and we have the Salazzle full art. So all 3 of those will go to one of you along with a set of Perfect Order. If you've seen the previous giveaways, and we even have some of the packaging on the shorts side of things, so you can see how those are packaged, sent out, but same deal applies. What you're going to do is subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. It gets pulled for the win. In fact, I'm going to add some of the other videos for the giveaway when we post the URL into Absordios. So just leave your comment down below. Absordios will sift through all the comments and pick a winner. We will do that on Friday's episode. This is Monday, May 11th. So on Friday, what is that? Friday, May 15th. On that episode, at the end of that video, we will announce the winner. Again, leave your comment down below. And any of the comments on the previous videos, we're going to eliminate duplicates, so it doesn't, you're not excluded from not commenting on a previous video. It's simply just if you've commented on this video or any of the other videos where we've pulled these double ups, that's what we're going to be pulling from. So guys, check those out, and then be sure to leave your comment on this video. We'll sort through that and pick a winner from the comments. Anyways, guys, thanks again, and we'll get back to the video. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the binder portion of the video. This is to give you a visual representation of what we currently have collected. It's been a while since I've mentioned, but just in case, these binders here are top loader binders that I've been buying off of Amazon. What we're using for our top loaders, the standard 3x4 Ultra Pros with the penny sleeves. So these are all in top loaders, penny sleeved, and those are going in the binder. Without taking too much time, this is what we got from the first pulling on our booster box. I'm going to go ahead and get these in the binder, and I'll see you when we're done. All right, guys, here we are. Everything is filled up, not too much to go over, so we're going to go through these pages relatively quickly. We are still missing our Decidueye EX. What we did get, though, oh, and our Mega Clefable, we did get our Mega Zygarde EX right there. Very happy about that. We're missing Yveltal. We did get the Meowth EX, so we are done with the normals. And then, ooh, surprise, or not surprising, but exciting. We got the Hole Digging Shovel. Somehow that's new, but we got them. Let's see what else here. Nothing in the secret rare version. We've got our reverse holos here, where we got our nose pass. What else? We got our Snorlax in there. We also did, I believe we put in our Growing Energy and Rose's Encouragement. And that's it, guys. That's all we got that's new. If you haven't seen Friday's episode from the ETB, we are going to start doing the giveaways a little differently. I know we pulled this here, this Drapion illustration rare as a double up, and we still have this Salazzle EX as a double up. We are going to make it all the way through Friday's episode to do the giveaway. So basically the winner is going to be getting both of these cards, as well as now we're finally building up a good amount of bulk to have a respectable giveaway. So you'll be getting a full set, or as close to a full set as I can make with our bulk of Perfect Order. Those two cards. Hopefully we get some more double ups throughout the week. That's going to make an awesome giveaway. So that's the direction we're going to take it, everyone. As we've been pulling these doubles on Perfect Order before I've even really collected a bunch. And maybe it's that I have to do some collecting off camera to build up bulk. But I really kind of want to keep the collecting too on camera so you guys can follow along with me as I'm building out these master sets. I think that's the most fun. But I don't want a half-baked giveaway. Something that's not really worth anybody's time to send out. I think if we're getting multiple illustration and secret rares and hyper rares into one giveaway, plus a more complete full set, that makes it worth everybody's time a little bit more. So anyway, that's where my head's at. Friday, we'll go ahead and announce the giveaway instructions for the Salazzle EX and the Drapion, under the assumption that we don't double up. I'm hoping we do. We've still got Wednesdays and Fridays episode to go with that, as well as pull a little more bulk. Hopefully we get some more double ups on EXs and the standard mega cards. Like I said, I want to be able to send out these sets as complete as possible. So if you're unable to get a hold of Pokemon cards, if they're still out of reach for you, or you know, a loved one or a kid, that way it's more meaningful and more complete to them when they receive and win the prize. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.